I have literally sat here and talked for about 10 minutes and I wasn't recording. I saw, it looks like down here below, there's this little square that shows the last video that was recorded. And I'm like, that looks like I just did record a video. How much of that did I record? And I checked and all I recorded was this. Boom. That was it. That's it. I must have hit record twice. Oh my goodness. So what I was saying was, I just wanted to get on and give a little update. At least chit chat a little bit. I don't know how much of an update it's going to be because I don't have a lot of info, but I feel like I have not told you anything at all about the cardiac calcium score test that I had, the cardiac heart scan thing that I had. I live in Ohio. I went to Fort Wayne, Indiana to have this done because here locally it's like $2,000 out of pocket, or maybe a little bit more than that. In Fort Wayne, Indiana, it's $50. So yes, I drove to Fort Wayne, Indiana for that test. I did get the results back on the app. They had me install an app, got the results back on that, but I'm not entirely sure what to make of the results. I can tell you that there is a little bit of blockage showing up. It's, I believe, 29 was my score. I don't remember exactly, but I'm thinking it was 29. I can't remember the name of the artery, but the artery that has the blockage, I will put it up over here on the screen because without looking at the paper, without having it right in front of me, I couldn't tell you which one it is. Left something or another. I don't know, but it says it right over here. So yeah, that's the artery, and it is also known as, it's AKA the Widowmaker. So we'll see what the doctor has to say about that. I did talk to him at the doctor's office, told him that the results were on my app because he told me to do that. He said, make sure that I got the results, or I might have to get with them and have them send them to me since it's out of state. Sometimes it doesn't always get sent to me like it should. I believe that it has now been sent to him, but when I got the results on my app, he had not received the results yet. So they had me read it off. And they didn't make an appointment because I already had one made for blood work and for a follow-up for that blood work. So on the follow-up for my blood work, that's when we're going to go over the cardiac scan as well. I just had the blood work done day before yesterday, and I mean, there's really nothing to tell about that either. I haven't received results back on the app for that yet. If I had received those, I would kind of know what I'm looking at on those results because I have the previous ones to compare it to. And I've already gone over the previous ones with the doctor. The reason for the blood work was because it's been 6 weeks since I started my cholesterol meds, and he wanted an appointment 6 weeks out for more blood work. And he also wants to check that vitamin D level again to make sure it's still doing good and going up a little bit because it was 10 and it's supposed to be like 100. Well, it's supposed to be, I think an acceptable number for your vitamin D is 50, but he said he keeps his around 100, 120. So anyway, I've been getting a lot of sun, so I think that should be doing it for me right there without even taking the supplement. I'm still taking the supplement, but I'm only taking 1 a day instead of 2 a day. So anyway, he told me to do that, and so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, my blood pressure is pretty well leveled out. It's pretty good. It's a little bit high every now and then, but for the most part, it's pretty good. But I am on the blood pressure meds. So did I say blood pressure before, or did I say, I think I did. I don't know. I'm just going to go on. So what else was I telling you? I think that's all I was going to tell you about myself. I know I don't have a lot of information for you, but I really don't want to go into a lot of detail about that cardiac scan until after I talk to the doctor, because I'm not entirely sure what kind of update to give you other than what I've just told you. But when I do get more information, I will share that with you. John is right now, as I speak, he's at his follow-up appointment with his surgeon right now from his hernia surgery that he just had 2 weeks ago. So I also don't have any information to give you about that. Oh my goodness. Look in the pinned comment down below. I'll pin the comment and I'll tell you a little more information. Like, is he going back to work yet, or what's going on? He's been doing really well. He's been following the rules. He hasn't been doing anything he shouldn't be as far as like lifting heavy stuff. He hasn't been doing that. You know, he's been helping out around the house, but he can do like light loads of laundry. Sometimes he can take out the trash if it's not heavy. And that's just been like the last couple days or so he's been taking the trash out because he does need to get some exercise. That's highly recommended. So it's not like he shouldn't be just sitting around doing nothing. Maybe the first couple days, yeah, but you know, after that though, you need to be getting up and around and doing stuff. So he's been doing pretty good about that. And like he helped me bring in groceries the other day, but I had carried them all from the car to the porch and just sat them on the porch. It was kind of raining out that day, so I thought, oh, I'll just get him to the porch. If he wants to help me, that's fine. I had 4 gallons of milk that day. He helped me bring them in, but he only carried 1 gallon at a time. And he's like, that feels so weird just to carry 1 gallon of milk in. I'm like, well, you made 4 trips, so you got some exercise and you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be lifting anything heavier than 1 gallon of milk. That's what they always tell you, right? But I don't even know what 1 gallon of milk weighs. What's it weigh? Tell me what 1 gallon of milk weighs in the comments down below. I could just ask Alexa or Google it, but it's easier and more fun just to ask you. Okay, so what else do I want to say? My goodness, I don't know. I'm waiting to see if the surgeon says he can go back to work yet, because he was hoping with his fingers and toes crossed, that he would get to go back after 2 weeks. I really don't think he's going to get to go back just yet, but who knows? I'm not a doctor, like I said. Just wait and see what he finds out and go from there, because that's all the info I have for you at the moment. Okay, what else was I going to talk about? My goodness, I don't remember. I think I talked about more than that. How long have I talked? About 7.5 minutes. I might have covered everything. I'm really not sure. Oh, I'll probably look back and say, oh yeah, I forgot to say this, that, and the other thing, but that's okay. I blabbed on quite a bit. I did mention that Hayden has started football. He's in high school football this year. It's like, oh my goodness. That's so nerve-wracking. Like, it was always such a worry for me when they were just like freshmen or sophomores, but then by the time they're juniors and seniors, you kind of realize, okay, they're actually pretty good. They're pretty good sized. They're strong. They're in good shape. They know what they're doing. I'm kind of okay with them being in football now. Not such a worry. You know, it's a mom thing. It's a mom thing. I know that. Yeah, so now Hayden's going into high school football, so he's going to be a freshman. And, you know, all the kids are just more experienced. They're bigger. They're just usually better when they're, you know, juniors, seniors. They're usually better than the freshmen. Not always, but usually. It's getting really hot in here. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me hurry up and finish what I was saying. I mean, I remember when I was in school, I feel like the kids were, the guys on the football team, I feel like they were kind of good sized. But anymore, our football team tends to be a little smaller than other schools. I don't know why. What are they feeding them at the other schools? Miracle Grow? I don't know. But it really is true. I feel like a lot of the other schools have bigger kids than us. So is that an excuse for us not having the best football team around? No, it isn't. We don't have the best football team around because, honestly, I think they could be working a little bit differently. Maybe in the weight room as well, because I know when they go into the weight room for their football weightlifting, they just kind of all do the same thing. It's like, you all lift the same weight? You all do the same exact things? Why? That makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense. Anyway, I'm not going to blabber on about that anymore. I'm sitting at the park. It's getting really hot in here, like I said. And I was going to show you. I guess the guy stopped now. You can't see it from here, I don't think. They're making a sledding hill. There's a big Sheets truck stop going in out by the highway here in town. And all the dirt from it, like the extra dirt, they're bringing it here to our park and making a sledding hill for the kids. I think that's pretty cool. Like they're giving us all the dirt for free, and they've even got a guy, one of their guys that's contracted to work for them, coming here and making this hill for us. I'll show you. Yeah, there's the dozer or whatever it is that was working on it. Look at that big old hill. Let me zoom out a little bit. They're making a big sledding hill. Yeah, so, oh, there's some kids over there. I don't want to film the kids, but let me not film the kids. Over here in this area, over here, we used to have, well, maybe it was on this concrete thing that you can see. Like I said, I'm not going to film the kids that are over there, but we used to have a skate park, but it used to flood all the time. If you look, you can see a pond, big pond over there. That pond, so yeah, this is where the skate park used to be, right here on this concrete. But that big pond will flood. And this whole entire area will flood. And oftentimes it goes up over the road right here and goes up that way across the road. And they have to block off the road. And it just ruined the skate park. It was rather cheaply made from what I understand, but it's a little windy. Hopefully those kids are walking up that sledding hill. But anyway, we're getting a sledding hill instead of a skate park. So I think that's pretty cool. I also mentioned, I don't think I said it in this video. I think I said it the first time when I actually wasn't recording. But the reason my blood work, so I did have my blood work day before yesterday, and my results, I go to talk over my results with the doctor 2 weeks out. The reason it's 2 weeks out instead of 1 week, it's normally 1 week, but next week we're going to be out of town because we're going to a concert. And it's going to be awesome. Oh, guess who it is? Guess who it is? If you know me, you know who it is, because I'm so excited. Steve Miller Band, which I'm super excited about, Journey, and Def Leppard. So, yes. Journey is like, whatever. I like Journey. You know, I've never seen Journey. That's going to be good too. I'm positive that that's going to be good too. But the Steve Miller Band and Def Leppard is what I'm really looking forward to. Okay. That's enough jibber jabber. And like I said, it's super hot in here now. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Stick around for just a second longer because I'm going to show you what I saw at the lawn at the doctor's office. Did I mention that in this video? I don't even know. I might have said it before when I wasn't recording, but I did see something in the lawn. Super adorable. So I'm going to put it in at the end. So stick around for just a minute longer for that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. There's the doctor's office. Those two baby deer. They're so pretty. So cute. There's a better angle of them right here. Huh. Yeah, the nurse said they've been here for a couple weeks.